Now introducing the Minor Arcana. The Minor Arcana represents the everyday aspects of life, our emotions, actions, thoughts, and material experiences. While the Major Arcana speaks to major life lessons and archetypal shifts, the Minor Arcana brings the energy down to earth. It shows how spiritual lessons play out in our daily lives, relationships, habits, and choices. Together, the Minor Arcana's 56 cards, obviously this is not 56, this is just a few, but together, the Minor Arcana's 56 cards form the rich tapestry of the human experience, offering insight into both the mundane and the meaningful. So how's the structure of the Minor Arcana? The Minor Arcana is divided into 4 suits, each with 10 numbered cards, ace to 10, and then 4 court cards. You'll have the page, the knight, the queen, and the king, for a total of 14 cards per suit. The 4 suits are the cups, the pentacles, the swords, and the wands. The cups represent emotions, relationships, and intuition, while the pentacles represent the material life, work, money, and the body. The swords represent intellect, truth, communication, and conflict, while the wands represent action, creativity, passion, and inspiration. Each suit corresponds to an element, season, and area of your life. So for cups, that represents the element of water. It can represent the season of summer, and it can represent emotions, love, and spirituality. The pentacles represents the element of earth. It can represent winter and career, finances, and health. The swords represent the element of air, which can represent autumn and, like I mentioned, intellect and also beliefs and truth. And then wands represents the element of water, which can represent spring and also passion, willpower, and creative force. Each numbered card represents a stage in a cycle. The journey moves from the raw potential of the ace to the completion or fulfillment in the 10. These cards are where most of our daily life stories play out, reflecting growth, struggles, change, and learning. The ace typically means new beginnings and pure potential. The 2 typically means duality, decisions, and balance. The 3 can symbolize growth, creativity, and initial success. The 4 represents stability, foundation, and rest. The 5 represents conflict, change, and tension. 6 represents harmony, support, movement. 7 represents challenges, reflection, and testing limits. 8 can represent momentum, mastery, transformation. 9 can represent fulfilling, intensity, and nearing completion, while 10 represents completion, burden, or resolution. The court cards represent people, personality types, stages of development, or aspects of yourself. They can be literal individuals or symbolic roles you're stepping into. The page can represent the student or messenger. It can represent curiosity and also new ideas. The knight can represent the active seeker. It can represent pursuit. It can represent movement and ambition. The queen symbolizes the nurturer or a master of internal power. It can represent maturity and emotional depth, while the king is a leader or master of external authority, and this card can represent vision, command, and stability. Each court figure reflects a different way the suit's energy is expressed. So when it's cups, it's how it's emotional. For pentacles, it's physical. For swords, it's mental. And for wands, it's creative. So each court figure reflects a different way the suit's energy is expressed. So when it comes to the minor arcana versus the major arcana is the soul's growth, karmic shifts, fate, and transformation, while the minor arcana is your day-to-day experiences, practical matters, and temporary states. The minor arcana cards often clarify or expand on the bigger lessons of the major arcana. They show how larger spiritual energies show up in relationships, conflicts, routines, and personal patterns. Why does the minor arcana matter? Though it's often considered minor, these cards are anything but insignificant. They provide the texture and depth to a reading, revealing how energies unfold in your current reality. The minor arcana is where change becomes visible and where free will, action, and intention play a major role. This is the minor arcana.